Welcome back to Star Ocean. Rylan here, and I'm heading back to Tataroy Arena for a special theme that can occur. But while I'm doing this, I'm going to explain as best as possible what happened in the last episode. So a thank you to Star Ocean First Departure for actually filling out this gap in character development. And thank you Original Star Ocean for simply not caring about one of your only points in character development. So without further ado, let's begin. To put it bluntly, Marvel and Elise are the same person. How? Well, flashback to when their parents died. The Crimson Shield took Joshua and threw him off the cliff while Elise was with this old guy, as you saw. This old guy, who remains nameless, is teamed up with the Crimson Shield and brainwashes Elise to join the Crimson Shield, and at the age of 7 or 8, she is trained as a skilled assassin, killing innocent people around the world, earning her the feared name of Deathwing because she's a featherfolk of all people. Everything is going as such until she is tasked to kill a well-known spellcaster. However, this job gets botched when she is seriously injured against the spellcaster and abandoned by the Crimson Shield to die on the street. At this point, her repressed memories come back, and she vows to get revenge against the Crimson Shield. Miraculously for her, the spellcaster nurses her back to health, Far Cry 2 style no less, and now faces a new problem. How is she supposed to find the Crimson Shield and investigate where he is when she is a wanted criminal around the world? Everyone wants her dead, and she is a featherfolk who is easy to spot because, what, there's only two of them on the entire planet? Well, the spellcaster tells her of the old race, who apparently resided in the same place the Silverlit ruins are, and of an ancient relic that they had, supposedly, that helped them switch bodies. So, with that knowledge, she makes her way there, and finds the body of Marvel in the same pillar of ice that Elise was in. With the relic, and don't ask me how she got it, she performs the ritual and becomes Marvel herself, leaving her 8-year-old body in the Pillar of Ice, where we find her in that last episode. Now what happens is a bit sketchy afterwards. All are pretty much theories, but I think what happens is she does not want to tell Joshua all about her, in order to save his mental state from being completely crushed because of the truth of his sister, and also to atone for her sins of her assassinations, and they disappear because she did not use the relic again to switch bodies like last time, therefore killing the dead body of Marvel she resides in, and Elise because she is in suspended animation. And I have nothing more to say about this horrible, horrible plot line. That's done. Okay? I don't want to hear any more about it because it's an absolutely horrible piece of crap. My god. And luckily I still have time because the important scene hasn't happened yet. Amazing. Alright. Come on. There we go. Yep. So now that we've completed 4 rounds at this particular point, we get somebody who just jumps down out of the stands in order to fight us. This wonderful person here. Tinek? Tinekarukena. Whoa! Hey, look! Lycanthrope! Werewolf! Otherwise known as, what? Twilight? Everybody knows of Twilight. But yeah, we get to fight Tinek here. And this is pretty much to prove who is more powerful, which is me, because Radix is overpowered at this point, because I believe Tinek is only like level 15 at this point, so whatever. Yeah, so instead of actually getting final round, you fight Tinek, and then you beat the rank that you're on, in this case the B rank. But if you're wondering about the last person that I fight instead of Tinek, you'll see that in the A rank, because you fight 2 of them. Honestly. But what we get out of her is a wonderful kiss and the cat set. What are we gonna do with a cat set? Because I know there's like cats and statues and other things like that, but I don't know what. So, without further ado, yeah, we just randomly chopped the area because of that wonderful moment that we had here. Uh-oh. Hi? Wait, what? Does anybody notice that he talks like Yoda? Yeah. So you pretty much get another fighter with you. Yep. In your debt I am. I will fight with you. Oh, you get him a level 20. And he kinda looks like Ranma from Ranma 1/2. So see you next time as I pick up another character.